Nobody set up to make runs near side. On the far side, it's Stealth sneaking in on the backside for the Blue Lions and firing up. Very quick and aggressive move in and out from Blanchette. The Cybears machine with a run through the middle of the field. They're putting fuel up into the hub for the Blue Lions, as close as we've been in the last few matches. But at the end, it's a torrent from Blue and Stealth that give them a 55-27 advantage. Before their hub turns off, more fuel added. And as red shift starts, it's red 29, blue 71. Now it's red's turn. They've got 25 seconds to do what they can do. Fuel in the air, firing wildly out of the corner by the Blanchette machine as it gets pushed around by a defensive blue robot, which appears to be C-cubed. Yep, it was C-cubed there. Meanwhile, Whidbey Island Wildcats on the far side of the hub. That was very sporting. They've got fuel underneath, and C-cubed trying to get the Wildcats back and running again. Now it's up to 29:06 to try. 46-92 Blanchette, piece of their intake missing. Loose out to the side and about to detach perhaps, but they get home with fuel. But the story was the blue scoring, and they're up to a 47 red, 133 blue advantage. It's the intake that's hurt on the Blanchette machine. They can still shoot just fine. Human players have fuel as well, and the Wildcats able to get home to Oak Harbor. Whidbey Island shooting again, and now they're just up over the bump into the center of the field. Red Alliance 69-70 to 133. They continue to trail. Blue Hub active for the rest of the match, and they have a double them up advantage. Meanwhile, Stealth is, look at this fuel, I'm just going to grab it and walk down the wall. My shooter can turn and pivot and swivel. I just need to get fuel. And the Stealth machine, it continues to work. That's Jeff. They named it after one of their mentors. Not unusual for them to do. 94-46 over the Blue Alliance. 189-72 as we get to endgame. All the robots back on their home side of the field for the moment, but here comes Sentinel Prime down to play some defense for the Red Alliance. Stealth has some fuel. C-Cube rotating around. Over 200 points now for Blue. 204-89, a final volley from Stealth for the Blue Alliance. A climb from Whidbey Island Wildcats. Red Alliance, a few more shots in the air. Another flurry from Stealth as 94-46. C-Cube gets a climb in. And we're at 219-93 in the unofficial real-time scoring before the referees sort out our endgame state. Alliance. 239 to 114, your final score. Stealth remains in 6th place. Arrows up on the blue side, down on the red side. 4 ranking points for your Blue Alliance. And both alliances with tower points for the first time this weekend. but not enough. You need 50 to get to that tower